Hello everyone. So for today's lesson, we will discuss about the storing of vegetable dishes. Storing vegetable dishes. Are you wasting veggies because it ripens then rot faster than you can eat it? We all know that vegetables are an important part of a well-balanced diet. It can help lower your risk of many health conditions, but if they are not handled properly, veggies can also become a source of food-borne pathogens. For example, they can become contaminated with bacteria. Their taste, texture, and appearance can also suffer if they are not stored properly. Storing food the right way can make all the difference. Storage is done to maintain the quality of food, prolong the shelf life, maintain an adequate supply of food, and ensure its safety for consumption. Proper storage of food is very crucial in keeping food safe because the manner and temperature of storage will affect the food's susceptibility to bacterial growth, other contaminants, and infestation. Storing food will not improve its quality, but it will only delay the rate of deterioration. And thus, the proper period of storage should also be observed. Vegetables should be stored properly to mitigate bacterial growth. Keeping vegetables as fresh as possible depends on the care taken by the farmer, wholesaler, and grocer to refrigerate them at all times. After you have chosen your vegetables by size, grade, freshness, and type, proper storage will help maintain their quality. Now here are the guidelines on the proper storage of vegetables. Number 1. Vegetables used in preparing salads should be placed in a tightly covered container inside the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days. Number 2. It is recommended to remove bruised leaves of leafy vegetables and rubber bands before storing. A plastic bag with holes is good for keeping vegetables. Number 4. Leafy vegetables are washed before storing. Number 5. Mushrooms should not be washed before storing. Number 6. Hard vegetables are placed at the bottom of the vegetable compartment. Leafy vegetables and tomatoes are placed on top. Number 7. Onion and garlic are better stored at room temperature. Onions should be stored away from potatoes. Number 8. Fruit vegetables like tomatoes, eggplants, and okra are better stored in the refrigerator to prolong freshness. Number 9. Leafy vegetables are wrapped before storing in the refrigerator. Number 10. Store all fresh vegetables for short time. 11. Potatoes, eggplants, and other vegetables that brown when cut should be treated with an acid, or you can blanch them to inactivate the enzyme that causes browning. Raw, cut potatoes are held in cold water for a short time. 12. Peeled and cut vegetables should be covered or wrapped and used quickly to prevent spoilage. Number 13. Do not refreeze raw vegetables. Number 14. Canned vegetables should be kept in a cool, dry place, away from sunlight and off the floor. Number 15. Discard cans that show signs of damage, like swollen or badly dented crusted cans. 16. Store leftover cream vegetables for 1 day only. Before storing, cool rapidly by placing the container on ice. Always keep the storage area clean of debris and discard vegetables as soon as they are begin to show signs of decay. Now let's proceed to the methods of preserving vegetables. The first one is drying. Dried vegetables are vegetables that has been dehydrated or dried in order to extend the shelf life and to concentrate the flavor. Popular dried vegetables include sun-dried tomatoes, onions, and carrots. This basic procedure involves removal of moisture from the produce to a point where decay is not likely. Number 2. Canning. This is a method of preserving food in which the food contents are processed and sealed in an airtight container. Vegetables are low-acid foods and must be canned in a pressure canner and the appropriate pressure to guarantee their safety. Lastly, freezing or frozen vegetables are vegetables that have their temperature reduced and maintained to below their freezing point for the purpose of storage and transportation. Some vegetables can be frozen raw, but most of them benefit from a quick blanch before freezing. Make sure to dunking vegetables into boiling water stops the enzymes that cause discoloration and turn frozen produce mushy. Just make sure to transfer your veggies to an ice bath immediately after cooking them to cool down for the freezer and stop the cooking process.